stranger than fiction, my dad used to say. These people are sick. His brothers and sisters. I told my therapist this back in November, right after my dad died. I fully believe that my aunt is the kind of person who would have something set up to hurt my dad, because she was the beneficiary for his life insurance policy. I told that to my therapist. You know, obviously I don't have evidence. It's just a little fishy the way my dad died. Just like it's a little fishy the way my mom died. But, yeah. I always felt like these people were evil as a child. You know, when you grow up, you get the magic beaten out of you. You learn magic isn't real. So, me feeling like these aunts were witches, you know, eventually that had to leave. But the fact remained in my head that they were not good people, that they had no love in them. And yeah, really fishy the way they didn't want to offer any information about my dad's insurance policy. We had to crowdfund enough money to get him cremated. You know, these are pretty affluent people. They have money, but they really didn't want to give us any information about that policy, which is supposed to be for like that, you know, final, yeah. So yeah, we had a GoFundMe to get my dad cremated. Yeah. I don't know. They're not good people. They're very greedy people. My aunt insisted that I, you know, go to college or whatever. She's like, oh, well, you've been in the system, so they can definitely pay for you to go to college. It wasn't like she was offering to do anything to help me, like, figure stuff out or pay for it. She just told me, like, no, yeah, you were in the system, so they'll pay for it. And, you know, I'm like $25K in the hole. They paid for some of it, but to get my degree, I ended up taking out a bunch of loans. I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to write and paint and stuff and sing and dance. You know, all of the stuff in my life that happened, you know, kind of just, I've written poems here and there. I had a friend of mine reintroduce me to watercolors a few years ago, and I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. Because it was a thing that I really liked doing as a kid. Painting. And the world beat that shit out of me. And I'm pretty sure it has a lot to do with my dad's side of the family. My dad is a straight shooter, alright? That guy, realest motherfucker you would ever meet. Had people's backs. People he didn't know. Complete strangers. He wanted to be there for them because his family was not there for him. They fucking ostracized him because he was authentic. He was a straight shooter. He said what he meant, and he meant what he said. And they didn't like that. And so, you know, he got on a path of, it was his path. And there was always tension. Towards the end there, he just kept, you know, I remember him saying, these people are sick. Stranger than fiction. And then he said something about a life insurance policy that his dad had, had gotten on him when he was younger. When my grandfather, his dad, passed, that policy was transferred to my Aunt Ida. And there was something that she wanted him to sign when he was here, and he wouldn't sign it. And, I don't know what it was. I don't know anything about life insurance. But, I don't know. And then he died. And, she didn't want to share any information on that life insurance policy. She's like, oh, I only got like $1,000 on mine. I'm like, how did you pay out your insurance policy? You're still alive. So, yeah. I don't really know what this is. I just know I don't trust these people. I'm pretty sure they're hiding stuff from me that I am entitled to. And they've been on some fuck shit for a long time. And I think it's time for justice. I think it's time that my dad gets justice. And potentially my mom and my grandfather too. Life insurance is fucking weird. I don't know how it works. Like, what do you all you need is the signature of the person? And suddenly you can make a bunch of money off of them dying? But you can forge signatures. So, like, what the fuck? I don't trust these people. And my dad didn't either. So, I don't know what this is. These people are sick.